this week's episode of Sunday Spin. I'm Laura, here with Terry as always, and this is where we take a couple minutes and let you guys know what we're spinning each week. Really quick, we have a couple really exciting announcements to make. If you haven't heard the news yet, Public Serpents is going to be joining us Thursday night for Camp Pennsylvania this year. We are super stoked to have them. Terry, who are you spinning this week?
So this week I am going with a band. They're from New York, called Neckscars. Their newest album called Don't Panic. These guys are with Sell the Heart Records. This album just came out on June 18th. It's 10 songs, 31 minutes long, and I find it to be a very nice, really nice combination of melodic and rock. And I really found this album to be kind of something you want to put in your player or on your stereo when you're traveling. I find it's very nice flowy tunes, very nice bright lyrics, very nice, really solid riffs throughout, but nothing incredibly like banging. It's just really nice chill vibes throughout the whole thing. It opens up with In Front of Me. I really had a nice riff off the beginning of the song, and I find most of their songs do start off with a really nice intro. Actually almost all of them do. It really reminded me of that like kind of 90s grunge alternative mix, but it still had that melodic element to it. It's very that post-hardcore. I just absolutely love it. Then it speeds up and then you really do get into that melodic sound. The lead singer of this song has this gorgeous smoky voice. I really enjoy listening to it. I could listen to it all day. Kind of makes me wonder if he speaks like this in person. I don't know, but I really do enjoy the way he sings this. Another thing with him and his backup singer, so I guess his guitarist and stuff, I really enjoyed the melodies between the two. You have him, which is a very nice low smoky, but then you have him, which is a very nice bright higher tone voice. I find the combination of the two really fills that spectrum really well. So this song actually all throughout the album, but especially this song really caught my tune. I want to say the first song is actually one of my favorite songs of this album, but the rest of the album's actually really nice too. Not enough JPMs. I found this song to be harder on definitely more that melodic side. The song is incredibly emotional, and it kind of speaks to like, it's a very introspective song, kind of what we've been conditioned to hear from others as to how we should feel about ourselves and kind of how we break the mold of that. So a very good song. I really took the time to like listen to it. Made me really think about kind of just my own experiences and how I was brought up and what I was taught to believe I should be feeling about myself. So I really enjoyed that one. So thank you guys for doing that one. Another one of my favorite ones, which is the very last song off this album, featured John Snodgrass, which is the first time, long time. I want to say it's kind of like a letter, almost like a letter to a friend. It's very storytelling. I find their lyrics throughout their whole album are incredibly descriptive, and I think that's why I'm finding myself so drawn. But the best thing about all these songs on this album is that there are melodies within the melody. So it's not just normal strumming. There's strumming, and then there's a melody within that, and then there's another melody constructed within that through the bass lines. I find these songs to be just absolutely full. None of these songs are short, so I find these songs to really hit the mark exactly as you need it to. Now for 10 songs, 31 minutes, you have to assume that every song is close to the 3-minute mark here and there. But these guys did a fantastic job with this album. I really, really suggest that you guys go check it out. It was Neckscars, Don't Panic, and there was Sell the Heart Records. Laura, who are you spinning this week?
So this week I am spinning Public Serpents.
Hey.
And so actually I'm spinning two bands this week. This is a split that they put out with Escape from the Zoo. So this is really cool. I actually just picked this up. I had a chance to see Public Serpents last weekend at the Wastelands in Buffalo with Working Class Stiffs, Cardboard Homestead, Muddle, tons of great bands. It was awesome. My first show back since the pandemic, really, and it was a hell of a way to kick it off. But yeah, I picked this up there, and I have been jamming to it ever since. It's a split, so you've got 2 tracks by each band on here. We'll start with Public Serpents because they're going to be joining us at camp this year. Talk about crack rock steady. Like that's all I have to say. There's members of Choking Victim in this band, and you can absolutely tell. It starts with Pigs Lie, or When Pigs Lie. the horns right in the beginning of this suck me right in. It's a little more, you get that choking victim vibe, but it's a little more uppity. And Squirt's got these really great vocals. He's got this kind of like crusty growl almost, and lyrically, this whole thing is very politically charged. And if you listen to their previous album too, you can tell there's a lot of social issues here at hand that drive these guys and Rip to write the way that they do. And I really dig that. I love the guitar breakdown toward the end in this song too. It's fantastic. And like I said, seeing these guys live, there's an energy unlike anything else. You're gonna have to check them out. The other song on here, they did their own version of Dead Milkmen's Punk Rock Girl. So it's called Crust Punk Girl instead, and it is so fantastic. I love the style and the route that they took this. There's a lyric that they put in there, but I'm betting everything on blue. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, hey. So I don't know, I really love this song. I love the way, like I said, I love the way that they rearranged things here and they put their own Public Serpents touch on it. The end, she ends up kind of screwing him over and getting the axe. So you're going to want to throw this on and check it out. It tells quite a little story. Now the other side, I'm going to be honest, I had never heard of Escape from the Zoo. So we know how much I love new music. So I dove into this and then I went down a rabbit hole. But we'll save that for a later date. This split though is really cool. So Jesse from Days and Days is in this band. They've got this very folky vibe, obviously. But there's so much more to that. Starts with a song called Firelink, and he just erupts with this wild scream. And the whole song, though, is really no joke. You listen to it lyrically, he sings so fast, like he does in Days and Days. So it's really great that they give you the lyrics in here, because I found myself going back and reading. But it touches a lot on mental health and illnesses and things like that, and just trying to get better and be better. So it hits close to home for me, and I'm sure for a lot of people, especially around this time, you know. And they also have a cover on here too, Frank Sinatra by Cake, and the way that they did this is, excuse my language, fucking awesome. I like it a lot better than the original. The dual vocals here are great. Their harmonies together are beautiful. You guys are going to want to check this out. You can pick it up on Bandcamp. Public Serpents is going to have them on the road, and you can actually catch them with us and Working Class Stiffs, Filthy Lowdown, Loud Love, City Escape Artists. We're going to be heading to Porky's on Friday the 13th. Yeah, so come see us. Yeah, and pick this up while you're at it. Terry, who are you shouting out this week?
So I have been kind of, Hip Shot's been really just in my head a lot. And when I came across this band, I find them to be very similar yet very different. These guys are out of the UK, Femegades, and their song Pornsick. It's that very grunge punk, and I think that's what I'm kind of just been craving lately. I don't know, I've just been turning this song on all day, every day when I'm driving. It's been really good, almost on repeat. And it's that very like caramel punk, that very grunge sound. It really makes me, almost brings me back to like that period in my life where I was like still heavy into grunge, into that metal scene, but then also discovering punk. And I think that's why I've been so, addicted to it lately. And these guys actually just came out, and these gals, I should say, came out with this album June 30th. So it just came out a few days ago. It is absolutely fantastic. You guys do need to go check this out. Laura, who are we shouting out this week?
So, of course, we're going to end this with a video like we always do. And this band has a big spot in both of our hearts. They were actually our very first Riot Squad seal of approval. And they just put out this beautiful video. I'm talking about Chaser, and this is a video for Good Times. This song hits a little differently for me as of lately. So I just want you guys, when you watch it, just to hug your friends a little tighter and raise a glass to those good times. And we will see you guys next week.
Till the back on the clock.